All right, so what's your name?
I'm Caroline Borrego.
Caroline.
Borrego.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Are you originally from Arizona?
Uh, on and off, I could say like yeah, no, because I was born in California and I would come back and forth from California to Arizona. So,
At what age did you come out here?
To be honest, I was here from like third grade, and then from third grade I went to California, and then from California in third grade I just went all the way to high school, and I didn't graduate.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, because I mean I was bullied a lot, like a lot. Like I don't know. I always have bad luck with like people not liking me, like, and it's probably because like they think that I'm trying to get at their guy and we're not, but I'm not. Like I get along with a lot of guys because I was a little I was a tomboy, you know. I grew up with a bunch of guys. I would play sports, you know, all kinds of shit like that. And my big sister, she's big. She's 10 years older than me, or 7 years older than me. So yeah, but other than that,
How was it like growing up?
um, it was pretty tough, you know, because I didn't really have my mom, you know. So like I had my mom. I mean, my dad and my mom separated, but my my mom left and I stayed in California with my aunt, but I was on my own for like a minute, and then I came out here and I didn't want to be out here. I did not want to come out
Why
here.
not? You didn't like Arizona?
I didn't want to be here. I didn't like it.
What do you think about it now?
I mean, it is what it is, you know. Wherever we go, you know, it's the same shit. You know, we all gotta work. We all gotta live somehow, make it, you know, through the day
Just gotta
somehow.
make the best of it, huh?
Yeah,
So what's your current situation right now? You homeless?
yeah. I've been homeless for like ever since I started dealing with CPS. Yeah, that's when I had to leave the house because they told us that it's either my kids are in the house and I get out, or the kids are going into foster care, and I didn't want them there, so I decided to leave. And it's pretty hard out here, you know, being on your own. Like my dude just got locked up, so.
So your kids couldn't stay at your house?
No, yeah, they couldn't stay on my. They could, even if I didn't do at the house, like, and I would go somewhere else, you know, I understand through their part, you know, like I was dirty, I came dirty and whatever, but I know that I didn't do anything in front of them, but under the eyes of the government, you know, they said I was, but I wasn't, you know, so it's hard getting clean. It really
How
is.
many kids do you have?
I have two.
Two.
Mhm.
Boys, girls?
I have one boy and one girl.
What are their ages?
My son is 6 and my daughter, she's 2. Yeah.
Where are they at currently?
They're with my baby daddy's mom, because my daughter, she just had a lot of needs and my mom couldn't take care of any of them. She was always working, and it was the same with us. Like she was never really there. She was always working like night shifts and stuff. So it was just me and my brother all the time.
So does she have custody of them?
My mother-in-law, yeah, she does. She has half custody of my son, but my daughter, she's not in my life. Yeah.
Do you ever keep in contact with them? Do you talk to them?
I try to, but it's hard when you don't really have a phone. But I just got a phone, so. But at the beginning, it was pretty hard at the beginning because I wasn't used to like having like somebody get taken away from me.
Yeah.
You know, so like I started crying and everything. It was bad. And then when I got pregnant with my daughter, I didn't know I was pregnant until I was like 6, 7 months. And like I didn't even have her in the delivery room. They dropped her. She had all kinds of bruises everywhere. It was just bad.
Who dropped her?
The hospital did.
They did?
Yeah, like I didn't make it to the delivery room. Like I had her like basically like in a wheelchair. Like I literally had to get up and I had to pull them out of my pants and I had her right there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I didn't make it at all. Like I drove myself to the hospital and shit, and it was bad. Like I was really depressed at that time.
So how was your life before ending up out here in the streets? What kind of job did you have? Did you have an apartment?
To be honest with you, I was always like living the fast life, you could say. Like I was moving people from like, you know, from the border over here and you know, back and forth, and I was doing that for a minute. We were having good money, but after a while it just the money goes like that. It goes like water.
Especially when you're earning it like that.
Oh yeah, and you get used to it. So when you're trying to actually live like the normal life, it's hard. It's hard to get adjusted to that. I once was working at a warehouse, but after that, I stopped working because I got pregnant, and then from there, I just wasn't able to work anymore because I was with my dude, and he doesn't like me working. I don't know why.
Was he taking care of the bills though?
Yeah, he would take care of everything. Yeah.
I mean, if he's not gonna let you work and he can't provide, then that's an issue. But if he could provide,
I mean,
good, right?
yeah, I mean, he could provide, but it got to a point where were taking over control. You know, like I got to a point where I was all like, "Oh, you don't do this," you know. I'm leaving, like this is that, and he would get up real quick and try to get whatever he could think of the top of his head, he'd do it just to make money. But
so you said you were like bringing people from like the border. How much does that pay? Was it paying at the time?
At the time, they were paying me anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000
a head.
Yeah, but that was like 2-3 years ago.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I was bringing like anywhere from like, if the most I brought were like 5-6 people. Yeah, but it's nerve-wracking the whole time. But I mean, now that I'm here in the streets, like I get tempted to do it, but I don't. You know, I'm trying to go, straight. But it's hard. It's really hard. It's really, really hard.
How is it out here? Like, is it dangerous at night?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dangerous no matter what. You know, I'm a girl and I'm on my own no matter what. But when my baby daddy's around, he takes care of me. But the thing about that is that like how do you say, there's guilt because there's things that we do that we should be doing, and like it all goes with living in the streets. Like and all that stuff. It's hard to get away from that shit. And then like me, like I want to get clean. I really do want to get clean, but it's just hard because like all I think about is getting high. Like, and I try not to think about it, but especially when I'm hurting. When I'm hurting, I can't find the door. Like, no hay ni pa donde irme. Like, I black out. It's bad, and that's my fear. I mean, call it what you want to call it, but that's my fear. Like, I hate facing that, and to avoid that, I just tend to just go back to what I know.
So where are you staying at right now? Do you have a tent, or do you go to shelters, or you just?
I stay awake. I stay awake as much as I can.
Where do you sleep whenever you do go to sleep? Like, is it like behind buildings, at a bus stop, anywhere?
Anywhere. Just that I gotta make sure I have all my shit on me because like any slight touch or anything, like I'm gonna wake up no matter what. But it's just like right now, if I was back here in the night, I'd probably be like sleeping right here. I just pass out.
Yeah,
and
really dangerous.
Yeah, it's bad, but I just don't want to risk, my family.
You try keeping like in groups, like you try to get a friend or something like that you could hang around with, so you can stay safer?
I try, but every single time that I try, like friends, honestly, they don't really exist to me because friends, I learned a long time ago that they don't really exist. Like I got betrayed by a lot of people, and I don't know, like it's just really hard trusting anybody. So like I always stick to myself. I try not to be in groups or anything like that because random people like I don't even know will come up to me and try to fight me for I don't know what, like say that I'm trying to talk to their guy when I'm not even trying to talk to their guy.
Yeah, and it's true, man, because my jefita used to tell me, like, you know what dichos are, right?
Yeah.
Que dicen dichos, and she used to always tell me, en este mundo no hay amigos.
No, it's true. It's true. I mean, you learn that especially like with my family and stuff like that. Like even your own family can betray you at some point. Like that's why like it's hard for me to trust anybody. It's really hard. I get along with a lot of people, but it's not the same for me. Like even if I was just to like be right there next to somebody, like their girl would jump on me already real quick for no reason. Like I try to get along with everybody, but it's not the same for me. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Are you okay if I post this on my YouTube channel and social media?
Yeah, I don't mind.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share, like an email or something like that?
I need to make one. I really do. I just have my phone number, the one that I just have right now, and that's about it.
It's all up to you.
Yeah.
You can just make one and then I'll post it later.
Yeah, I can do that because like I haven't really thought about it like that, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome.